Episode 6 of House of the Dragon, The Princess and the Queen, begins 10 years in the future. Beware, spoilers ahead. Rhaenyra, who is much older now, is in labor. She is sweating a lot and trying to push her baby out. She screams and pushes a lot, but finally gives birth to a little boy. As the baby is being born, a messenger arrives to tell them that the queen wants to see the baby. Laena leads her through the halls and up a huge set of stairs, where she can see King's Landing. The princess is in pain. Laena begs, "She can come to us, this is crazy." But Rhaenyra keeps going up the steps. And as she walks toward the queen's chambers, before entering, Rhaenyra walks by Sir Criston Cole. He is now guarding Queen Alicent's door. Alicent is surprised to see Rhaenyra, but Viserys is even more of a surprise because he is still alive. But now that he's older, he's holding his grandchild for the first time. As usual, the king has no idea what's going on and says that the baby has his father's nose. No one else in the room is surprised that Laena did not have this child. The queen tells him, "Don't give up, Sir Laena. You might get one that looks like you sooner or later." Meanwhile, Rhaenyra and Laena's relationship gets worse when Laena calls their son Joffrey in front of the king and queen. Rhaenyra is not happy that she wasn't asked about the name. In the next scene, we find out that this is Rhaenyra's third child and that the father is Sir Harwin Strong, the gold-cloaked commander of the City Watch, also known as Breakbones. The boys are in the dragon pit learning how to get along with and control the dragons. The kids pull a practical joke on Alicent's youngest son, Aemond, by telling him they got him a dragon but giving him a pig with fake wings instead. Later, the queen scolds King Viserys for letting his daughter have an affair with Sir Harwin Strong, which resulted in 3 children. Viserys tells a story about a horse he had that had different colored hair than its mother when it was born. Queen Alicent, on the other hand, is very angry and vents to Sir Criston Cole. "Princess Rhaenyra is brazen and relentless," Sir Criston replies. "A spider who stings and sucks her prey dry." Queen Alicent stops him and he apologizes. "I'm sorry, that was beneath me, Your Grace," he says. Sir Criston teaches the boys how to fight with swords. Sir Harwin shows up during his lesson and says that the knight is paying more attention to Alicent's sons than Rhaenyra's. He puts Aegon up against Jaehaerys, Rhaenyra's firstborn son, and Aegon easily beats him, multiple times. "Is this what you teach, Cole?" Harwin asks. "Cruelty to a weaker opponent?" Sir Criston says that most knights wouldn't care so much about a student as young as Jaehaerys unless he was their own son. And then Sir Harwin hits him twice in the jaw and smashes his face into the ground. Before Sir Harwin can do any lasting damage to Sir Criston, he is pulled away. The whole thing is a big show in the courtyard, and his father, Hand of the King, Lionel Strong, and King Viserys can see it all. Lionel Strong goes to see the king to tell Viserys that he is leaving his position as Hand of the King. The king doesn't accept the resignation, but Viserys does let Lord Strong take his son, Sir Harwin, back to Harrenhal as punishment for his shameful actions. Lionel thinks that because he is close to Rhaenyra, he will be safer there. The princess still has problems, though, because Laena wants to sail to the Narrow Sea to fight pirates. She tells him, "You won't leave your family." Laena feels stuck in King's Landing because he thinks he has played his part as Rhaenyra's husband. She tells him to stay put. Prince Daemon is flying around Pentos on Caraxes, his red dragon. On the back of Vhagar, an even bigger white dragon, he is joined by Laena Velaryon. Daemon is said to have married Laena, and the two of them now have twin girls. He thinks about living a peaceful life in the East. Laena is having their third child, but she is having trouble with the pregnancy. She walks out onto the castle grounds and begs Vhagar to burn her to death while Daemon watches. Rhaenyra wants to keep the peace by arranging a marriage between her son, Jaehaerys, and Alicent's daughter, Helaena. She does this at a council meeting. Viserys wants his grandson to marry his second daughter, but the queen doesn't like the idea. Alicent makes her feel bad by pointing out that she is lactating through her dress. When she comes back, Larys Strong is eating pie in the queen's room. She thinks his father should quit his job as Hand of the King because he can't give unbiased advice anymore. If her father, Otto Hightower, was Hand again, he would still be fair, but she says he would be favorable to me. Later, Larys tortures criminals in the dungeons and cuts off their tongues so they can't say what he's about to tell them, that he's one of the king's confessors. Larys tells them that they won't be killed if they do one horrible thing. In the middle of the night, they go north to Harrenhal and burn it down. Lionel Strong and Sir Harwin probably have died in the fire, leaving Larys as the only member of House Strong still alive. When Queen Alicent finds out what Larys did the next morning, she is shocked. She tells him, "I did not wish for this." Larys tells her, when the time is right, he will be rewarded. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to see more videos like this. Click like and turn on notifications to help out the channel.